All right, so today we have three sections. So our first section is called factored to standard form. Second is called our vertex to standard form. And then third is axis of symmetry and vertex from our notes that we just did. So just a reminder, our standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so right now I do not have that form, but I'm just going to simply, like we talked about in one of our skills today, we can FOIL out these two problems to get it into standard form. I'm going to show my work over here. But first thing I can do is I can take this negative and I can distribute that out. So I'm going to rewrite that over here. That would be negative x plus 9 times x plus 1. Now I'm just going to FOIL, so I go negative x times x, which is negative x squared. Then I go outsides, which is negative 1x. Then I go insides, which is positive 9x. So that's going to end up being positive 8x. And then I do my last. 9 times 1 is going to be 9. So there should be my result. So I head back, put that in. I can hit negative x, hit shift 6 squared plus 8x plus 9. And it's going to then also walk you through the problem. Same exact answer, maybe just a little bit different way of getting there, but that's the same answer that we had just got. So we want to get to standard form. We want to get it into that ax squared plus bx plus c form is what we want to make sure that we're doing. Heading back to the next example, vertex to standard form. Just give me a second here. I'll erase this. Okay. So vertex to standard form, we've got a 2 times x minus 2 squared minus 7, and we want to get this into standard form. So first thing is using this x minus 2 squared means I'm going to do x minus 2 times x minus 2. So I'm going to have a 2, x minus 2, x minus 2, and then minus 7. Now the x minus 2, I'm going to have to FOIL out. So I got 2 times, now I just do x times x, which is x squared. My outsides will be negative 2x. My insides will be negative 2x. That's going to be minus 4x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And then I got this minus 7. Now I'll distribute the 2 out to each value, which will be 2x squared minus 8x plus 8 minus 7. Now I'm just going to count that 8 minus 7 is just going to give me 1. So I'll get ready to type in my answer. 2x shift 6 squared minus 8x plus 1, because 8 minus 7 will give me 1, and then I can hit submit. And there to walk through the exact same steps that we just did. So even if you get it wrong, it'll walk through those steps, and then you can go and try the next one. All right, heading back to our last example. Okay, get rid of all that. So our last example we're looking at, we've got y equals negative x squared minus 6x. So this is right now in standard form. I got ax squared plus bx plus c. So the c is just 0. But this would mean that my a is negative 1, and then my b is negative 6. So those are my two values I'm going to use. And then just like we did in our notes, our vertex is going to equal the opposite of b over 2a. So opposite of b would be positive 6. And my b's and 6's kind of look the same, so that's just an anomaly that this 6 or b looks like a 6. But anyway, opposite of negative 6 is going to be positive 6. 2 times negative 1 is going to be negative 2. So 6 over negative 2 is going to give me negative 3. So far I've got the x-coordinate of my vertex, -3, and now I need to figure out what's the y-coordinate of my vertex. To do that, I'm going to put that into the original equation. So I got -3 squared minus 6 times -3. And then what I would do is I would put that into my calculator, but we can also do this by hand. We got -3 squared, which is going to be +9. And then 9 would change back to negative. And then I would do -6 times -3 is +18. So I'd have -9 plus 18. So I should get 9 for my answer, but I'm going to double check on my calculator. So opposite of -3 squared minus 6 times -3. And I'm going to get 9. So I'm going to go back into my answer box there, and I'm going to put coordinates of -3, comma 9. So we want to put both the x and the y coordinate. And we'll check to see, hopefully that's correct. And there we have our little walkthrough, kind of showing us the process to find it out. But there would be our results for that section. So I will I'm also recording this video, so I will post